related to certain things that we begin to depend on, because choices don't stay choices. It starts as a choice, and especially if you're young, like Ethan, before you know it, the choice becomes a habit. And so now you made the choice to get angry, but you make it enough times and it's no longer a choice that you're making. It becomes more ingrained. It becomes a pattern, a habit. And now you're just doing it. And this could go for everything from Oreos to pornography, to where it's not just one anymore. And now it's not just occasional anymore, because the enemy knows your potential. And if you get free, you're going to fulfill your calling. And you're going to break chains for generations. And something awesome is going to be unleashed in your life. And since the enemy comes with a choice, you don't see it for what it is. It becomes a habit. And if a habit is repeated long enough, it becomes automatic. And now it's no longer even conscious. This is just what I do. I just push people away. This is what I do. I just manipulate people. This is what I do. I just get selfish and I get my way, but then I'm all alone. Because the price of manipulation is loneliness. And now, what was once a choice, what I did occasionally, now has become a habit that I've done repeatedly. Now, it's become automatic. And like Paul said one time in Romans 7, he was like, the things I want to do, I don't do. The things I don't want to do, I do. How many can relate to this? I don't even like it anymore, but I do it. And I hate it, but I do it. It's just who I am. And the enemy wants you to think now this is your identity. He wants you to believe that it's not just what you do, it's who you are. Because I've noticed a lot of times the devil believes in our potential more than we do. And so he comes to us with a choice. Choice becomes a habit. The habit becomes automatic. And now you think it's who you are. Now you think it's your nature. I was like this. My mom was like this. My dad was like this. I've always been like this. I'll always be like this. I prayed for breakthrough last year at the conference. And now he's got me in these chains. No, he doesn't come to you with a chain. He comes to you with a choice. Because if you saw it for what it was, you would run. If you saw it as the thing that was going to keep you from who you were destined to be, you would have run, but you didn't see it. You were 13. You didn't see it for what it was. If you had seen it for what it was, you would have done it differently, but you didn't know. So, he doesn't come with a chain. He comes with a choice. And once he's got you, give me your left arm. Just a choice, became a habit. Now it's automatic. You preach it right to somebody, Ethan, and they feel shackled, and ashamed, frustrated, like I feel. This illustration. And they didn't know it until it was seemingly too late. And it started with a choice. And now it feels like change. So now Ethan started with a choice, turned into a habit, became automatic, thought it was who he was. And now later in life he tries to pursue Christ, but no. Because I got you on this chain. And now he gets married and he wants to love his wife, but if he made a choice that became a habit, that became automatic, that he thinks it's who he is, that he's convinced it's his nature, If he's allowed that shame to placate his soul, he'll try to be intimate with a woman, but the moment he does and love a woman, the enemy says, no, I got you in this chain. And maybe God has a calling on his life for business, you know, or NASA. He's wearing a NASA shirt. Maybe he's going to be an astronaut. I don't know about Ethan. I just met him 45 minutes ago. He looked smart with his glasses, but he was going to do something great. And so now he's going to do something great, and the enemy's got him on this chain. But the sad thing is, if you think this is a young and free message, you haven't been listening. Because so many people in this room tonight, and this is why I had to get here to preach to you, the devil has been dragging you around like this for decades. Chained to mindsets, and every once in a while, you go to make a break for it. Go to make a break for it, Ethan. But you've learned to just go along with it because it hurts less if you just go along with it. See, when you try, he's fine as long as he doesn't try to go the other way. But watch when because I got him on this chain. And what I came to declare tonight over your life, from a prison cell in Rome, from a preacher named Paul, who said, I'm not chained to who I was. Paul called himself the chief of sinners, but I am not identified by who I was anymore, because if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old is gone, the new is gone. So, I need you to get this message. I'm not chained to my mistakes. I'm not chained to my bad decisions. I'm not chained to my shame. I'm not chained to what people think I am who've known me for 43 years. I'm not chained to what I did when I was 16. I'm not chained to these Roman guards. If you want to know why I have a hope and why I, in the midst of a dark situation and a dysfunctional self that I deal with on a daily basis, why I worship and why I rejoice and why I have hope and why I know that I'm loved and why I refuse to quit no matter what comes my way. I'm not chained to my past. I'm chained to grace. I found another chain. Thought you'd be excited. Because Paul said, I have found something greater than my shame, my sin, my circumstances. I've spent enough time letting the devil take me up and down and up and down with what I feel. When I found Christ, I found a love that will not let me go. And let me tell you something, Ethan. On behalf of everybody who came in here tonight chained, this grace will not let you go, even if you want to. Try to get away. Try to get away. Come on, Ethan, I lift, man. Try to get away. Try to get away. Try to get away. I need 3,000 people who know God has got you in his grip. There's another chain. It's called grace. My hope is built on nothing less. And today's choices, stay standing, become tomorrow's chains. And God has brought you in this place tonight. I mean, he brought you to the back row of the Barclays Center tonight. To the front row of the Barclays Center tonight. To change chains. You've been chained to the memories and the mistakes and your deficiencies and your failures and your opinion of yourself. But I believe God desires tonight to break some chains and to start some new ones. To start something new. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Ethan. I thought when I was 16 that I chose Christ, but I found out now, yeah, hold it, man. But really, he chose me. So if I didn't choose him, and he chose me, that means he knew every dumb thing I would do, and he chose me anyway. I just want you to stand tonight and make a choice. You know, I'm making the choice tonight to trust God. You know what a choice becomes, don't you? I just taught this 7 minutes ago. I hope you remember. It's a habit. If you trust him once, you can trust him again. If he brought you through last time, why would you doubt his goodness in this season? And before long, it's going to be automatic. And then trusting God won't just be something you do. A child of God is your identity. It's who I am. It's who I am. Somebody shout, it's who I am. It's my nature. And if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old is gone, and the new is come. Heads bowed, eyes closed all over this auditorium.